comedy when everybody in the crowd, including you, is also performing comedy as loud as you and perhaps louder since these microphones are not working so well. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
what about me?
Come on.
I'm coming to you, cowboy.
While the stern's hot.
All right, we have to do, there's only 4 more acts, and it's going to happen very quickly. Now, if you indulge me,
Why they gotta be all ahead of
if
me?
you talk over, because you're on the list, cowboy, and you're just going to be just great.
I'll take it that way.
All right, but if you continue talking, the show will not end until next June. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Garvin, the Minister of the Interior and the best dressed of the deacons. Let's get through this, we can do this, we can get out of here early. Daryl, I'll have a shot of anything that you have to pour.
Big sick energy.
Shot of your mouth. How about for Daryl? Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Daryl is already closing for last week's show, and he's absolutely closing from last week's show already, and we're still here. So now, hey Michael, let me just put on. Shh, now, cowboy, I want you to do exactly what you're doing. Hey, Michael, what are you wearing?
Everybody, Fuckboy John Cowboy, the good Dr. Houston Wells, Jason the Hurdy-Gurdy Man. Reverend, I noticed you let your hair down. Good to see you all. The weather's changed. I'm wearing a black velvet jacket. I'm wearing a red scarf made from alpaca over that red velvet, that black velvet jacket. I'm actually not wearing a single stitch of linen. What do I do now?
Summer is over.
Summer is over. I've got, the dead man shoes. I've got real dead man Gucci shoes. Real dead man Gucci shoes. We have pretty good toupee. Pretty good toupee I found today. I made my nose out of plaster of Paris. It's not as beautiful as John's nose, but it does the trick. No, that's it. That's it. Roman noses. Roman noses. Not that kind of Roman, the other kind of Roman, right? Native Roman. Let's move on to the next.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Garvin will take questions from the audience. As you know, Michael Garvin has one of the sharpest minds in the history of humanity, and we want to make sure, because it's free to get in here, that you leave with more value than you came in with. So if you ask Michael Garvin a question, you're going to learn something today. Any question, but please put it in the following form. Hey Michael, gumballs.
Let them and then I talk.
Not that form. That's not that form. Hey Michael, what the fuck with, the mayor's beard? Hey Michael, why am I here? All right, let's go. Who's got questions for Michael? Yes, right here in the front, Gary.
Hey Michael, how can I learn to explode on demand?
How can Gary learn to explode on demand? Michael?
Why on earth would you want to do something like that?
I need it.
I mean, just
I want to see it.
Really? Explode on demand? I don't know, you need to talk to a pharmacist.
What else am I going to do with an art school?
Talk to a pharmacist is the answer. And now we'll just go in the back here, get something from the back. I'll come back to you. Jason, yes, your question for Michael Garvin.
Michael, when is a jacket a blazer?
That is a great question. Michael, can you go ahead and shout the answer so I don't have to come all the way up there?
Sure. Sure, a jacket's a blazer when it's on fire.
All right. when it's on fire. That's a great answer. Okay, and we were coming around. Fuckboy John, your question for Michael?
Original.
Pumpkin. My werewolf wants to know, why do you look like a vampire, Frankenstein?
Hey, Pumpkin, and why do you look like a vampire, Frankenstein?
Okay, John, first of all, I'm very touched that you called me Pumpkin. Thank you. Thank
There you
you
go,
for
Mike.
calling me
Mike,
Pumpkin.
you can use the mic.
My werewolf wants to know.
To satisfy your inner werewolf, I'm only a vampire part of the time. Most of the time, I'm a reanimated corpse. And once again, thank you for calling me Pumpkin.
Thank you. We'll take one more question from the audience. Yes, in the front row.
What was your name?
That's Michael Garvin, the minister of the interior and the best dressed of all the Tabernacle deacons.
I forgot.
Don't believe
When will capitalism die?
That's a great question. When will capitalism die? Michael Garvin.
I suppose I have to give a legitimate answer here, okay? So certain people think we're living in a state of history
Yes,
called
sir.
late capitalism. So capitalism's
They don't know a duck from a
gotten to a point where it's going to be on life support. But I think that both capitalism and communism are 19th century philosophies, and they're on their way out, and something's got to replace them. And I'm a believer in vitalism. If a form is not vital, then it eventually ossifies and goes the way of dodos in the Assyrian Empire. Thank you, everybody.
Michael Garvin, give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. An extraordinary performance by Michael Garvin. Unbelievable. You'll not see the likes of him again tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get to the conclusion of our show,